Welcome back to another PPP loan video. We're getting a lot of questions about what happens if you do not meet that 75% payroll threshold, but you did spend the other 25% on rent, utilities, and interest. So in this example, just say you received a total PPP loan amount of $100,000. Now, as you know, the key metric for forgiveness is at least 75% of that loan has to be spent on payroll. And also in this example, to say you spent the total 25% on rent, utilities, and interest, which is 25 grand, and you can't go beyond that. You can't go beyond 25% being spent on rent, utilities, and interest. So the max is 25%. So just say you spent it all on that, but you only was able to spend 60 grand on payroll. So what happens on the forgiveness piece? So you take 60 grand, what you actually spent on payroll, divide that by the 75,000, that's the limit, the $75,000 limit for payroll, and you get to 80%. Now, this is just an example, so if you're in this scenario, take what you actually spent on payroll, if it's less than 75% of your loan, and divide that by 75% of your loan, you're going to arrive at a percentage. Multiply that percentage by what you actually spent on rent, utilities, and interest. So in our example here, it's 25 grand. So 80% of 25,000 is 20,000. Now to figure out what your total loan forgiveness is after the 56 days, it's what you actually spend on payroll plus the 20 grand, and you arrive at 80 grand. So that means that other 20 grand that is not forgiven, either you pay it back or you can keep it, and it'll be due at the end of 2 years, and there's a 1% interest. Hopefully that answers your question.